Welcome back. More Mono Black. I actually had some trouble recording the games today. I were up against mostly starter decks, and I had to work long and hard to get some games against people which weren't starter decks, and also which weren't complete land stalls or land floods, or not, you know, completely one-sided. So sometimes Magic is just a game where it's hard to get good games. Sometimes, you know, the odds are stacked against you, no matter what you do, no matter how good you play. But anywho, let's look at the deck. We are playing the same deck. Oh, it's a bit altered. I've included more Ritual of Soot and Dusk and Zealot, and I'm moving more towards the play small creatures which I don't care about, and then cry in the Carnarium and Ritual of Soot over them. Just use them as blockers usually for the very early game, or sacrifice the Imp. And then be more control-y, like we have Ritual of Soot, Cry of the Carnarium, Vraskas, Cast Down, Walk the Plank, a lot of control elements to be able to control the board. And I guess the other... there's like three themes here. There's the theme of having small things, which we can Cry the Carnarium and Ritual of Soot over. We can Wrath over, basically. Phylactery Lich doesn't die to any of these either. And we also have the theme where we discard in Pilfering Imp, Burglar Rat, and Heartless Pillage, which is pretty nice. And then the third theme of the deck is the kind of artifact treasure map thing, where Heartless Pillage creates treasures which you can use for treasure map, and if we have a lot of treasures, then Karn, Scion, and Urza becomes a huge threat, because he can spawn all these very big tokens, because it gets +1/+1 for each artifact you have. And when we have the Lich, we can put a Phylactery counter on an artifact, so we have that kind of thing going for it also. Pretty interesting deck, and it's very fun to play. I really recommend if you are looking for a very, you know, a budget alternative. The only thing, you need to waste a couple of rare cards actually, because you probably want the Lich. At least the Lich, the treasure maps, and the sword. You could do without the Azors, I think. But I think the Karns, the sword, the treasure map, and the Lich is kind of the backbone of the deck. Without it, it kind of falls apart. I've also changed the sideboard a little bit. We'll see if that will be relevant. Put in more Duresses and Divests. Depending on the matchup, you might want to switch things, and sometimes Ritual of Soot and Cry of the Carnarium does nothing against some decks. Vicious Rumors, mostly against Mono Red. I think I'm gonna bring this in for a little bit of life gain and discard, and Orzhov Enforcer to deal with things such as Carnage Tyrant. That's pretty much it. Let's jump into the games. Let's see then. Quad Swamp. Are you kidding me? Not again. Not a shit ton again. Okay, let's keep this. Oh, Dusk Legion is fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, so here we have the treasure map and the Lich. That's pretty good. And we have the Dusk Legion to maybe get us somewhere. And Le Pimp as well. Pretty decent. Decent one drop. Absolutely. Let's see if he goes for the Bolt immediately on the Imp. Nope. Some kind of Gruul mix. Could be... Usually... they usually play dinosaurs for some reason. These kinds of players. I don't know why. They all seem to enjoy it. Let's go for an attack. Get some damage in there. I don't think he's main decking artifact removal, so I'm gonna be putting my token on this. What will he search for? The ones which draw cards. That's what they usually search for. Okay, Needletooth. That's not super good against us, you wouldn't say. Here we might actually consider stealing something from his hand and fiddling with the map. Why? Because else is going to kill it. He's going to deal 1 damage, so he's going to clear the Imp anyway. So let's get rid of the Imp while we can, I think. Okay, I'm happy I did. He has a lot of big stuff here. A lot of big stuff. What do we take though? The Regisaur Alpha? Maybe? Yeah, I think so. Or the Goreclaw. Let's see. That's 4 mana. And he's drawing this, so the only thing he can play is actually the Goreclaw or the Ranging Raptors. Or the Needle Tooth. Okay, so we're gonna do Gore Claw. And then we're gonna check the map and hopefully find a land. I do want a Lich, but I need a land more than I need a Lich, I think. We can clear next turn with a Cry. Let's put a stop here. Definitely think I... Yeah, 1 damage. We'll search for a basic. Yep. That is fine. We do want to find another land. We do really want to find another land. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, let's check. Find the land. Perfect. There's a land. Exactly what we want. Draw that land. Main phase. And here we're just gonna pop the Lich down, I think. Because next turn we'll have a Regisaur Alpha coming down, so we need something against that. Yep. Regisaur coming down, I think. Most likely. Most likely. Try the Carnarium. Doesn't work too well against this guy. He's only playing big creatures. So we'll have to draw into our Vraskas and other big stuff. Yep. Yep. Deals damage to everything. Search for another basic. Yeah, Raging Raptor is pretty sweet with this guy. You usually don't get this guy to survive. Usually you can just clear this guy. But not today. Yep. Everything down to 1 HP here. Wish this was an instant so I can get him at this point. Like, vroom, clear the board. Yep, no attacks. Let's see. Let's check the map. Burglar Rat, not exactly what we need here. Let's see though. We are in a bit of trouble here. Walk the plank. That could be quite useful. He'll probably play a Tali next turn, so... But... This turn though, I think I'm just gonna drop a map here. And then next turn I'll be able to walk the plank. Oops. Cancel attacks. No attacks. End the turn. We will need to kill that Atali, that's for sure. A pretty good blocker in the Phylactery Lich. He probably doesn't have any way to get rid of it. That's good at least. That though we will have to kill. Yep, we'll clear our Legion Zealot here. And search for another basic. It has a pretty good board. And we will have to use single target removal to get rid of most of it. Because everything is high costing here. Everything. More Liches could be nice, also. A Karn could turn things around, because you could start producing insanely huge things if we have a lot of treasures. There's a lot of things which help us here. Will you attack in though? The troops, Regisaur, ranging, Raptors. Okay. Did he find Ritual of Soot? Does he want to play Ritual of Soot? Or maybe he does. Clear his own board. Doesn't seem awfully good here. Forerunner of the Empire though. Yep, that's a good card. Decently good card. A bit dangerous for him though to play it. If he accidentally plays 2 dinosaurs in the same turn, he'll clear his own board. Yep, Brontodon. Okay, that's not a problem. Oh, you can clear the treasure map, but that's about it. Yeah, we'll kill the Tali, I guess. Anything else? 4, 3, 2, 2. Got another Forerunner out of it, but more than that, I don't think it was worth it, really. Let's draw a card. Or, well, wait. Let's first check the top card, then... Double Cry, though. Double Cry could be fine, yeah? Double Cry could actually work here. Sacrifice a treasure, draw a card. Yep. So here we could go for a double cry. That clears his entire board. And all he has done is a Needletooth Raptor. Or we wait one more turn. We could just wait one more turn. What will happen? It is fine to target creature and opponent controls. We don't care about damage really. I think I'm gonna stay cool here. Actually. I know he has the Brontodon, but he can't play two things because then he clears his own board. He can play one thing, and he can kill the treasure map. That's okay, I think. We'll find a lot of basics, that's for sure. Yep. But I think if I have double cry on the next turn and just clear his entire board, he won't be able to do anything, I don't think. He will be down to 0. Whoops. Can I remove this stop? Yep. I'm sorry. Forerunner. Yeah. He's down low on his creatures though. Very low. If he if he plays another creature and he clears his own board, I don't think he wants to do that. Will he attack in though? Yep, killing Dresh map, that's fine. That is fine. Will he play the Needletooth to clear his own board? Maybe I don't need the cries. Maybe he's too tempted to play another creature. Who knows? Let's see what he does. He's thinking about it. He wants to play another creature. That's the thing with Timmy mages. They always want to play another creature. They always want to overextend on the board, if at all possible. Yeah, let's just clear her. Exile. And then let's draw a card. Perfect! Karn! Finally! I don't think he has any haste creatures, so we'll attack him. Boom. It's pretty nice to be able to double cry over your Phylactery Lich, I must admit. It is pretty nice. Okay, what are his last two cards? Big creatures. Yep. He sure is doing nothing with that. I mean, he's drawing a card, that's good. That's about it. Yeah, he realized he will never get past the Lich. Swamp, Burglar Rat, Treasure Map, Triple Heartless Pillage. Triple Heartless Pillage. Well, if it's against a control deck, it's pretty good. Just need one more land. Let's keep and see. Okay, it's not a control deck. Well then. We'll have to hope that this gets us there. I mean, if he has a slow hand, somewhat slow hand, this... Okay, it's not mono red. Well, that's good at least. He seems to have somewhat of a slow hand, so yeah, I feel fine keeping Triple Heartless Pillage. Probably won't have many cards in a couple of turns here. But neither one will we. I mean, we'll have wasted all our Heartless Pillages. We have a treasure map though to make some back. At some point. Yeah, he has burn in hand, so I really want to just pillage this guy. Got a sniper. I think he's going to attack in next turn anyway, so I'll just go for a simple Heartless Pillage this turn, and then I'll attack in next turn and go for a Heartless Pillage then. I think that's where I want to be. We might waste both spells next turn. We might not get any use out of our Heartless Pillages. You usually don't want these in too high of a number. Like 2, usually fine, but getting 3, rarely good. Very, very rarely. No blocks. Want to attack in and get the free treasure. We can. And we attack in. And then we Heartless Pillage. He might waste some spell Maybe if you can play multiple spells, you'll play them both. Something. Nope. Did not have spells. Do we play out the treasure map here? I think we do. Just to be efficient with our mana here. The treasure map could be fine. Next turn we'll get another treasure anyway, so... maybe. Well, Act of Treason won't work too well against us. That's for sure. So here then, I guess I'll go for an attack. And then another Heartless Pillage. Well, now he has nothing left, so... I guess look at the top. Dusk and Zealot, not exactly what we need here. Do we put out an Azor? No. I think I want to keep the treasure now for the treasure map. You might need it. Land, coming in for 2 damage. Yep, down to 14. Put out in a swamp, an Azors. Do the Azor thing. Oh. Well. That's pretty nice. Put down the sword. Just stop on upkeep. And attack in. Next time we have the sword plus rat. That should be pretty good. Might clear our rat here now if we draw something. Nope. And attacks in for 2. That is fine. Now it's my turn. We're gonna fiddle with the map. Check what we can get. Oh, Karn. Karn is pretty decent. Let's draw the Karn. Won't have enough mana to play the Karn this turn though. We'll have enough to go to town with this rat. Ratty rat. And then what? Nothing. Nothing. I think we're fine here. A pretty good position. Maybe put another stop here. See what we can find. Act of Treason. Yep. He will spawn a token for me though, if he does this. I don't think he realizes. Because the sword still belongs to me. Okay. I'll do this. Take 3. My turn. Let's check the map. Heartless Pillage. We have no usage for the last one. Let's draw that card. And go into my main phase. Playing the Urza. Spawning a douchebag. Pretty huge douchebag if you ask me. And then attack in. Next. Boom, boom, boom. And the turn. What will be his last play? Does he have 7 damage? 5 mana? I don't think he can have it. Act of Treason. Not gonna do it. Yep. He will attack in, give me another token, which I can just block with, so... I can do this. Even though it kills it. I'll just re-equip it on my turn. Doesn't matter too much. And then we just equip. Create the token. Hope the pimp. Because why not? And then just go face. Skabish, skabish, skaboners. That's how we do it. Against the master, we're gonna want to play first. 4 swamps. 4 swamps. I think I'll keep, but this hand could be so much juicier with just some other cards in there. Hopefully we're up against something aggressive so that we can make use of this. We'll start off with the Imp. Might actually want to sacrifice it next turn and then clear up for a Cry of the Carnarium. He looks to be something Golgari, so let's have a look at that hand for a moment. Okay, so Vivian Reed is something we don't want to deal with. Don't really want to deal with the Wild Growth Walkers either. But if we take the Lawnmower Elf though, then he has no mana in hand. I think the Lawnmower is the way to go here. If he doesn't draw land, then he is screwed here. Perfect. I will start discarding. Yeah. Carnage Tyrant hits the bin. He drew the land. And here's the walker. I think we'll walk the plank that anyway, so let's just kill it. It doesn't die to our Cry of the Carnarium, so might as well. We have a lot of swamps. A lot of swamps. A lot of swamps. Other wild growth walker. Okay, Dusk Legion Zealot, that's decent. Or we might find something. No, another swamp. Okay. This is the turn where we only draw swamps. Is that it? That bad game? You always have that one game, you know, where you only draw lands. I think it's to compensate for all the games where you draw no lands. You have these games where it's just lands, lands, lands. Yeah, this is not gonna do much without any artifacts. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. Jade Light, yeah. La Noire. La Noire. Le Noir. Where will he put that? In his graveyard? Yep. And Vraska's Contempt. That's pretty good against our Lich. He decided to keep it. Interesting. Interesting. I think I'll sacrifice a rat here. Feel like taking 4 damage if I can avoid it. There's a Ritual of Soot. That's pretty nice. I think I'll... yeah, I think I'll clear up here. Why not? And I still can't drop the Lich. Unfortunately, need an artifact. And even if I had an artifact with Vivian Reed in hand, it seems kind of sketchy to play that. Okay, there's the Lich. Or the Crazes, I mean. Maybe we should cry to clear the Crazes and then drop the Imp. Or maybe I want to clear more. Yeah, let's just put the Imp down. We'll take 2 from the Crazes. And next turn we'll cry. See what he does here. A Foot Branch Walker. Okay, that's perfect. That can clear up as well. Fine finality. Might want to keep that. Yep. He did. No blocks. 8 swamps! Are you kidding me? Twice the lands as my opponent. Well, at some point we'll run out of swamps. That's the double Vivian Karn. This guy has all the business. Well, do I start working on the Vivians? Is that's what I do here? Probably. Exile those and pass the turn. Yeah, mostly swamps. I only run 22 swamps to avoid this kind of scenario, but I mean, sometimes it happens, right? Sometimes it happens that you draw only swamps. And that's hard to do anything about. The Wild Growth Walker, though, coming back. And the 9th swamp. Yeah, we'll soon have drawn half the swamps. Funnily enough, they were all on top. Yep. 9 swamps. 9 swamps. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well... yeah, 10. Okay. Ah, that's good. We'll concede this. Try another game. Keep. Swamp. This seems like a fine hand. We have Cry of the Carnarium, a treasure map, a sword, a Karn. Everything we need, essentially. Everything we need. So here we're gonna drop the map down. Hallowed Fountain. If this is a control deck, we might be in trouble. Well, we'll try to just push through, I guess. Push through. Do we drop the sword now? Could have a negate. But I also could not have a negate. So let's go for the sword. Yeah, sword is fine. Perfect. Now he surely has the counter. Now he surely has absorb. Would be my guess. We'll see main ducking some artifact removal. Maybe. The Deputy of Detention. What will it take? Treasure map? Yep. Seems like a decent choice here. I think I'm gonna go with Karn and create a token here. Would be a 2/2, so that's decent size, and he also is out of... can't counter me now, so probably best opportunity to do this, I feel like. See if we can deal with Karn. Amaranthine wall. Okay. Well. Okay. That was not what I expected, I guess. Want another token, I think. Then equip this. Sure, drop a swamp. Attack in. Oh, we have a decent board. Yep. We will get through next turn. Probably. He could clear the board though. Okay. That won't do much. Just re-equip the sword. Let's look. Reveal the top cards and let him choose something. Swamp or swamp? It will be a swamp then. Okay. Let's see here. We can re-equip the sword. Why can't I? What's this? Enchanted creature can attack or block its activated ability. Yeah, but I'm targeting the sword here. Why can't I re-equip the sword? Enchanted and its activated abilities can't be played. Does this prevent me from re-equipping the sword? Why does it do that? Enchanted creature can't attack or block and its activated can't be activated, but that's not... Is it a bug? Okay. See the sword of battle. I was like, what? What's going on here? Why can't I re-equip it? Okay, perfect. Now I can. Apparently. Well, we'll attack in then, I guess. And then we'll go for a Heartless Pillage, creating a treasure. Yeah, I was a bit confused there. Okay, so it seems like it's a bit of a click issue when all these cards are stacked on top. You need to click on the exact place to be able to re-equip the sword. Because this only affects the creature, it doesn't affect the equipment itself. So that's good. Will he clear the board? Does he have the Cleansing Nova? That's the question. Okay. There's a lot of these low mage's bindings for some reason. Interesting choice. I could just clear this up. Or do I re-equip here? I mean, if I clear this up... No... Let's see. Let's reveal the top cards. See what we get. Phylactery Lich or a swamp. Yep, another swamp. So I'm thinking, if I clear this up, then I will get past the wall. Oh, we can make it indestructible, so that won't work. That won't work at all. Well then. Take the sword. Oh, this thing again. Sword. Re-equip here. And let's see, attack in here. Warrant. Put it on top. Okay. Well, will you block, sir? Seems so. Seems like you will. I could actually go for a Cry of the Carnarium to clear the Deputy of Detention, or I could go for a Phylactery Lich here. Yeah. Or I could go for Ritual of Soot, actually. Clear this up once and for all. Seems fine. I get some buffs from having these out, but then I can clear the wall and I can clear the Deputy. Yeah, let's clear the board. Why didn't this die? You didn't pay for this. Oh, it costs 4. Oh, it costs 4. Well. 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 That's fine. Whoops. Resolve. Pass. Pass. My turn. So here then. Let's see. Should I go for double Lich maybe? That seems like a fine play. Or maybe I should go for a Lich. Lich, treasure map, Vraska's Contempt seems pretty good also. Lich, treasure map. Oh, actually we could use another Karn. Yeah, let's have Karn on top. That's fine. So let's next turn. Yeah, let's not worry about the Sphinx actually. Let's put this guy down also. Because we have a Karn on top here. If he wants to clear it, that's fine. Have another. Discovery is fine. Amaranthine Wall. What a tech. High alert. Okay. Now we can attack him with this Amaranthine Wall. Won't do too much though. Doesn't have trample. Has a Sphinx, which you can attack in with. But that's something I already knew he could. So let's see here then. Let's equip the sword on the Lich. And should we Vraskas the Amaranthine Wall while we can? Maybe we actually should. Let's have a look on top. No, not another swamp. Yeah, I think so. Honestly. Let's just Vraska the wall and go to town here. Now this is a lot of power coming in. A lot of power. It's down to 6. He will be dead next turn if he doesn't have a Settle the Wreckage or something. What will he have? What will he have? What do we have in exile? We have a swamp in exile. A Vigilance 2/5? Sure. Don't mind. Oh, it's a 5/5. For 5. Still. Doesn't do anything. Yep, we'll take that damage. That is fine. Well, he's super dead here. He is super dead. Okay. We chain arms? I guess we do. I guess we do, right? Let's first attack in. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. And let's start the Karn train here. And the turn. Oh, pretty good board there. Pretty good board. What will he do? Tap target creature. This guy has special tastes in cards, I guess. Or maybe he's just doing blue-white quests, I don't know. That might be the case. Let's buff our dudes, I guess. I mean, we could just play Cry of the Carnarium so we can't block here. Doesn't matter if we lose a couple of guys here. To attack in for enough damage anyway.